Namaste. Welcome to today's class. It's going to be backbending.
With nice view.
Yes, we are very lucky to be filming in this wonderful place just outside the beach. And it's very windy, so we have beautiful waves in the background. But yes, very welcome again to the backbending. We are going to start in child's pose. So from here, bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees. You're going to start in an open child's pose. So from here, open your knees as wide as you need to. Bring your arms in front of you, as far away from you as you can. And as well, relax your elbows down to the floor. Forehead down to the floor as well. Remember that you can always use a block underneath your forehead. And breathe here, in and out, through your nose. Trying to connect with our breath here, centering ourselves, calming our mind, as well calming our breath. So with every inhale, let your shoulders sink down, closer to the floor. And with every exhale, letting your hips come down, melt down towards your heels. Be aware of your breath. Don't change anything. Just notice your breath. It's entering your body and how it's leaving your body. We're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. And those breaths are going to be in through our nose and out through our mouth. So in your next inhale, fill your lungs, your belly, and sigh it out through your mouth. Inhaling deep through our nose. Exhaling out through our mouth. Releasing whatever is not serving today. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Letting go. Slowly here, if you have your eyes open, or you can slowly open them up. Lifting yourself up slowly with the help of your hands. We're moving to our next pose, which is puppy pose. So from here, come up onto your knees. Knees hip distance apart. And we're going to walk with our hands forward again. So from here, Walk it out as far as it goes today. And from here again, sink down to your shoulders. So here you can either leave your chin down to the floor, or you can have your forehead down to the floor. Remember again that you can always use a block. And sink in here, melt down to the floor. Remember, just take it very slow here in the beginning. Listen to your body. Feel how your body's feeling today. And remember that during this sequence, you can always come back into child's pose. Child's pose is a very calming pose. So if you feel that you need to have a break, whenever during this sequence, sit back into child's pose and connect to your breathing again. And if you feel whenever that sequence is going a little bit too fast, remember that you always can do it in your own pace, your own breath. We're going to do one more breath here in puppy pose. Coming slowly, gently up on our next inhale. Lifting our chest up from the floor. Helping with our hands, coming into tabletop position. All four. So here again, your knees hip distance apart. Hands shoulder distance apart. Fingers, the index finger pointing straight forward. And just take a breath here. Find your stable tabletop. Engaging the belly. Engaging the legs as well. Breathe here one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Going to do our lovely cow and cat to warm up the spine. So on our next inhale, bringing our gaze up to the ceiling, arching our back, lowering down our lower back, middle back. Taking one more breath. Inhale here. And exhaling, rounding our spine into cat position. Bringing our gaze into our navel. Maybe our chin is touching our chest. Inhaling, coming back into cow position. Gaze up. Really find again the flow with your breathing. Exhaling, rounding your spine here. Rounding, trying to touch the back up to the ceiling. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine. 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Bring your chest forward. Exhale, rounding your spine. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, rounding your spine. Inhaling, coming back into center again. We're going to do some rolling circles. So from here, we're going to bring our chest over to the right side. So we're a little bit over to our right hand. And then we're coming forward over our wrists. Coming over again to the left side. And then coming back a little bit onto the back. Doing a couple of more circles here. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Breathing in. Exhaling. one more circle on this side. Coming back into center. Switching side. Inhale, going over to the left side. Over on our wrists. Right side, exhaling. 2 more rounds. Back into center. Inhale again. Exhale. So we're going to work a little bit on our warming up the belly a little bit. So we're going to tuck our toes in. And we're just going to lift our knees. We're going to hoover our knees from the floor. So take another inhale. Lift up the knees just slightly, just a couple of centimeters from the floor. Stay here. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Lower knee down. Beautiful. It's time to do it bird dog here. It's going to lift our right leg with our left hand. Inhaling. Release. Right leg and left hand in front of us. Inhale one more time. And exhaling. Coming down. Switching side. Okay, inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Inhaling. And we're coming down on our exhale. Very good, everybody. Next time, down dog. So take another breath in. Tuck your toes back in as well and lift your hip back and up to the ceiling. Exhale here. Remember, we're still warming up our body. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the floor. You can be on your toes. Bend your knees. Feel your body. How does your body feel today? And from here, we're going to walk our dog. So bend your knees right and left. Right and left. There you go. Stay here, breathe, find the connection. Couple more times. Coming back into center here. Inhale. Middle. Exhaling. Going to go into high plank, but we're going to roll over. So we're going to feel the rolling from your spine. Inhale. Straighten your legs as far as it goes today. Roll around your spine. Stay here, high plank for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, round your spine again and come back into down dog. There you go. And again, micro bend your knees if you need to. Breathe here. And from here, we're going to walk our hands, walk our feet towards our hands. Take an inhale here. And just walk high up on your toes or on your feet, whatever works for you today. As close to your hands as you can today. Inhale. Just release here, head down, heavy. Bend your knees as well. Take one more breath here. Exhaling here. You can do a halfway lift. So inhale, halfway lift. Stay here and breathe for 1, 2, 3. Inhale first. And we're exhaling. Coming forward here. So if you wish to grab the back of your calf muscles, you can do that. Or just release your head and have your hands there. And here we're going to do ragdoll. So bring your arms down. Grab opposite elbow here. Bend your knees and just provide yourself from side to side. Couple more times. Take another breath in, releasing, coming back into center, arms down. Bend your knees, we're going to roll up. Inhale. So really round your spine as much as it goes. Vertebra by vertebra. Head is heavy and head comes up last. All the way up. Beautiful. Coming into Dalasana. So feet can be hip distance apart or they can be together, whatever your practice is. Gonna do a standing back bend. So here, bring your arms to the back of your lower back, sacrum, shoulders together, elbows together. So inhale, lengthening first. And here, bring your chest forward, hips slightly forward as well. Remember, we're still warming up. Be gentle with your body. Take another breath here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale, lengthening. And exhaling, maybe your hips can come a little bit more forward and elbows a little bit more back. And on our next inhale, we release and come back into center. Release your arms to the side. Take a breath here. Shoulders back and up. Gonna go into a mini dancer. So shift your weight over to your left foot. Bring your right knee, bend your right knee, and we want to grab the right ankle here. So on your next inhale, bring your left arm all the way up. Lengthening your spine first, and then slightly bring your knee a little bit back here. So we have a little bit back bend in our back. Working a little bit on the balance here. Take another breath. One more time. Lengthening spine and knee a little bit back. And we're releasing. Bring your foot down. Shifting side over to the left. So weight over to your right foot. Bend the left knee, grabbing the ankle. Take another breath in, bring your right arm all the way up. So your gaze is forward. And knee a little bit more back. Yes, we're working on the balance here as well as we're opening up the shoulders. And a slight back bend here. One more breath. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale. Inhale first. And release your ankle. Bring your foot down. Tadasana. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And inhaling here, bring your arms over your head sideways. Hands, palms to touch. Exhaling here. Samasthiti. I'm going to go for a Vinyasa flow. And come down to the floor. Take another inhale. High mountain pose. Bring your arms over your head. Exhaling. Fold forward here. All the way down. Swan dive down. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Now step back. With your left foot. Bringing your left knee down. Inhaling here, arms up first. Slight back bend. Inhale one more time here. Exhale. And coming back into center. Bringing our arms down. Interlacing our fingers behind our back. Inhale. Opening up our chest. Opening up our shoulders here. Gaze forward. Or just slightly in front of you. Breathe here. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing our hands. Bringing our hands down to the floor. Tuck your back toe in. Going into high plank here. So inhale. And we're exhaling down now to Chaturanga, your variation, either 8-point or the Chaturanga, lowering down. All the way down to our belly. We're going to do a baby cobra flow. So bring your hand palms down by your shoulders. Your feet can be together or slightly separate. Take another breath in and lift up your head. Lengthening your spine, lift up your head, your chest. Exhaling, coming down. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, lowering down. One last time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, coming down. Beautiful. So we're still warming up our spine here as well. We're going to do a full locust here as well. So bring your arms out to the side like airplane wings. Your legs now, I want them to be together, and we're going to lift up both our legs and arms up to the air. So take another inhale, lift up, and we stay here and fly for 1, 2, 3. Inhale first, and we're lowering down on our exhale. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Coming back to your breath. Connecting to your breath. Inhaling here, coming in here with our hands down to the floor. Tuck your back toe in, coming into down dog. So inhale, lift yourself up. Down dog. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bring our right foot in front of us this time. So inhale, lift up, and we're exhaling. Bring your right foot in front of you. There you go. We're going to go into pyramid pose here. So your back foot, 45 degrees, extend, straighten your right leg in front of you. Lift your upper body up. And here, you can either do having your hands on your lower back, or you grab your opposite elbow, or if you wish to have your hands in prayer pose. You can see Vanessa, she's grabbing her opposite elbow. And again here, lengthening your spine and slightly opening up your chest, opening up your shoulders here as well. And maybe you might need to take a smaller step in pyramid pose. Find your pyramid pose, find your hips as well. And as well that you have weight on both feet here. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale. Now from here, we're going to go in to the center. So bring your right toe into the center. So slightly pitch your toes. They can be toes pointing a little bit in. I'm going to do another back bend here. So again, if you wish to have your hands on your back, elbows in, chest out, inhale, lengthening, and bring your hips a little bit forward here, chest as well forward, and your head, if you wish to hang your head down or just have your head in a neutral position. Breathe here, one more time. Exhale. Inhale, one last time. Really feel your spine here, bending. And coming back into center again. With a breath. Releasing, you can still have your arms on your hips if you wish to. We're going to turn over to the left side. So bring your left toe out again. Pyramid pose on our left foot. So back foot 45 degrees. Find your hips here again. Even weight on both feet. Inhale, lengthening. And here again, if you wish to have your hands on your lower back, opposite elbow, or prayer pose. Maybe there's one side that is easier, or one side that is a little bit harder, and that's completely fine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Inhaling again, releasing our hands. If you're having a prayer pose, From here, we're gonna lower our knee down. Take another inhale, lower our knee down. Yes. So here, doing a low lunge. Maybe you need to bring your foot a little bit forward. Inhale. Interlace your hands, your fingers in the back, and opening up your chest. So here again, let your hips melt down. Slight back bend. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Releasing our hands. Coming into a baby camel here. So right now we need to move our foot a little bit more back. So we want to have a 90 degrees in our front foot, front leg, and back leg. Putting your right hand on your hip. Inhaling, bring your left hand up. So your hand palms are facing back. And here again, your hand is on your hip or lower, really, so you can come into that little back bend. Baby camel. One more breath. And releasing on our exhale, bringing our hand down. We're going to turn over to the right foot. So you just bring your left knee down. Rounding here, doing a little bit mobility movement here. Finding our 90 degrees with our right foot in front of us, left leg in the back. This time we have our left hand on our hip or lower back. Inhaling, right arm goes up. Breathe here. Inhaling and releasing on our exhale, lowering down. Gonna come into a camel pose. So from here, come down onto your knees. Knees are hip distance apart. Back leg just pointing straight back. Front side of our foot is down to the floor. Bring your hands onto your lower back. Elbows back. Inhale, lengthening first now. And from your exhale, bring your hips slightly forward, chest forward. And remember, so feel your body, feel your neck if you wish to. Bring your head a little bit more back. But remember, you do it so it feels good for your body. Coming back to your breath. Connecting to your breath. One last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if you have your head back, just bring your head back first into center. Keep holding your hands on your back, coming back into center with your whole upper body now. And now, when you're in the middle, we can release your hands. Take another breath here. And coming down, we're going to come down to a closed child's pose this time. Coming down, sitting onto your heels. And breathe in here again. And now on our exhale, round your spine. So you really come in with your chin into your chest. Coming in, closing into a child's pose. Your arms are in the back. Your knees are together. Breathe here. Stay here as long as you wish to. Slowing down, calming our body again. Breathing in and out through our nose. One more breath here. And on our next inhale, round your spine here, rolling up. Again, vertebra by vertebra. Just take it very, very slow. There's no rush here. Head comes up last. Shoulders back and down. Breathing up. Gonna do a sitting twist in this pose, hero pose. So take one breath, inhale, lengthening your spine first. And on our exhale, we're gonna twist over to the right side. So you can have left hand touching your right knee. Your right hand can just be in the back, hanging down. Remember here, you twist as far as it goes today. Be gentle with your neck. If you want to look over your shoulder, if your neck allows that, that's fine. Otherwise, just keep your head straight. Breathing in, lengthening your spine. Exhaling, twisting a little bit. Coming back into center on the next inhale. We're going to exhale here in the center. Inhale, lengthening again in the center. And on our exhale, we twist over to the left side. Bringing our right hand over to the left knee here. Your left hand's in the back. Twisting as far as it goes today. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, coming back into center. And exhaling here. Now from here, I'm going to just roll over to our left buttocks here. Bringing our legs in front of us. Extend them into a seated forward fold. So inhale again first, lengthening your spine. And here, try to stay with the straight spine here and just fold forward here as far as it goes. Vanessa is bending her legs as well. Another variation, if you feel that you are a little bit short in your hamstrings, so just bend them as well as far as much as you need to today. Breathe here. Exhaling here. Your head can hang heavy now as well. The arms can be on the side. No need to push or pull here. Just completely let yourself melt down. 2 more breaths. Coming up on our next inhale, just round your spine and coming up with your head up flat. Exhaling here in the center. We've come to the last pose of the class today. Coming down onto our Shavasana. So just lower your back. Coming back down to your back. And again, this is your Shavasana. Open your legs as wide as they need to. Arms are up on the side. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Maybe elongate your spine. Exhale. Remember that this is your Shavasana, so you can stay here for as long as you need to, as long as you want. We can slowly start moving our toes, moving our fingertips. If you need to, wish to move your head from side to side, slowly, gently move. And on your next breath, bring your knees into your chest. Hug them in a little bit slow and steady. Breathing out. On our next breath, roll yourself over to your left side to fetal position. So remember that this is another place that you can stay for as long as you need to. When you feel ready, with your eyes closed, bring yourself up to a seated position. Inhale here, exhaling here. So yes, this was our back bending sequence today. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.